Let's talk about the power of niching, niching down. Niching down is when you deliver the right message to the right audience. And the truth is we can have the right message, but when the right message is delivered to the wrong audience, then it is the wrong message. This happens in my world all the time. We run Hope Books. Hope Books is a hybrid book publishing company focused on helping first-time authors, specifically female Christian first-time authors, specifically female Christian authors in their midlife. 30 to 60 years old is really our target. 45 is right in the middle of our sweet spot of who we target. And when I share that message, this is what it looks like to work with Hope Books. This is our coaching program. This is how we help you get clarity about your message. This is how we help you build your book, not write your book. These are the services that our team provides, the editorial and the cover design and the formatting and the layout and the distribution, and help you with launching the book, all those sorts of things to the right person. That sounds like sweet music. Yes, I've been looking for something like this for so long. To the wrong person, it sounds like noise. The challenge is finding the right people and being consistent in serving those people and saying to those that aren't the best fit, that aren't your niche, saying, you know what, I think there's somebody else that can serve you better. It's where I get myself in trouble. I had a phone call the other day with a man who is 75 years old. And this man had bought something of ours and was a little confused about what he got and how to use it and that sort of thing. So I thought, I'll give him a call. I hop on a call with him, and it was like 10 seconds in, and you just felt it. This is not going to be a good call. This person is not our target market. This person is not our target client. Even if he said yes, even if I was able to turn that conversation around, which I was not, it still wouldn't have been a good fit. Do we work with guys? Sometimes. About 10% of our authors are guys. Do we work with guys in their 70s? Sometimes. We have a few of our authors are that age, but we know our niche. Our niche is that Christian woman who wants to write her book, first-time book, overwhelmed by the publishing process, overwhelmed with social media, just wants to share her story, just wants to make an impact, wants to pass on a legacy. What about you? What about you? What would happen if you lean in and niche down? Lean in and niche down. Lean in, because the people that you're called to serve need to hear your whisper. They need to hear your kind words and encouragement for you to crouch down, to put your arm around her and to say, it's going to be okay. I've been where you are. I know what it's like to be stuck in that specific area of life. I know, because I can tell you my story. I have been there and I've made it through, and I would love to help you as well. When you share your story within your niche, it is a sweet sound. It's a pleasant odor. People say, oh, what is that? That smells so good. It smells like understanding. It tastes like belonging. I see community. And that's the power of niching down. When you know who it is you're called to serve and you serve them well, life is a joy. Life is a gift. It's so much fun. When you try to convince people that aren't a good fit, that aren't in your niche, it feels like you're trying to take a square peg and bang it into a round hole. And it just hurts everyone. It just hurts everyone. So what's the key? What's the key? The key to niching is to serve you from 3 years ago. Serve the younger you. You struggled with something 3 years ago. 3 years ago, you didn't know how to get to where you are right now. There was something in your life 3 years ago that felt overwhelming. Let's say, for example, you now have a high school freshman. 3 years ago, you were struggling with a sixth grader in middle school. But guess what, friend? You lived through middle school. You lived to tell the tale, and now you're ready to share what worked for you. Won't work for everybody, but it worked for you, and it will work for people in your niche. So figure out, what was it that I was struggling with 3 years ago? Maybe it's with your parenting. Maybe it's with your marriage, maybe it's in your finances, maybe it was your health, maybe it was your faith, maybe it was your theology, maybe it was in your career. Where were you struggling 3 years ago? What if you had a way to write a note to your former self and say, friend, dear sister, myself, my younger version of myself, with compassion, read this. This is gonna save you a world of hurt. This is gonna help you save 2 or 3 years of struggle, because I've got some solutions for you. These are battle tested. These are tried and true because they worked for me, and they could work for you. That's the power of niching down. Niching down. Know who you serve her consistently, and over time, it's going to grow. When you show up over time, it grows, and it's a joy to work with people who love to work with you. That's why I love serving our niche so well. It's so much fun, and I challenge you and encourage you to do the same.